The Sultanate of Oman is a country characterized by breathtaking landscapes and a thriving culture. This small nation occupies the southeastern coast of the Arabian Peninsula, where the Persian Gulf meets the Arabian Sea. Oman has used its oil wealth to modernize, whilst honoring its age-old traditions. And thanks to the late Sultan Qaboos, Oman has transformed from what was once a largely underdeveloped provincial backwater into a modern and prosperous society. Nowhere is this more evident than in its radiant capital, Muscat. A great symbol of Sultan Qaboos's legacy, who sadly passed away in 2020, is the Grand Mosque in Muscat. The mosque, which took 6 years to build, was a present from Sultan Qaboos to the people of Oman. It's absolutely beautiful here. It's a really, really grand mosque, and it holds around 25,000 worshippers. And it's made of around 300,000 tons of Indian sandstone, so you can get a sense of how big this place is. Religion is at the heart of Oman, and Omanis mainly practice a moderate branch of Islam called Ibadism. The faith underpins many of Oman's values, such as tolerance and open-mindedness, which are reflected in the incredible hospitality of the Omani people. The men's prayer room is just as beautiful as the outside of the mosque. Everything from the hand-woven Persian carpet to the crystal-studded chandelier is a symbol of opulence. The mihrab stands tall at the front of the prayer room, signalling the direction of prayer towards Mecca, and is adorned with golden tiled mosaics. Some people may be surprised to hear that the Sultan never had any of his own children, but he would often say that there was no need to, because for him, the people of Oman were his children. Mutrah is a port town in the capital of Muscat, and like most port cities, it has a rich history of commerce and trade. I met up with Yasser, a local Omani, to learn more about Oman's history and how it still influences much of the culture today.
We are now in Mutrah souq, one of the old souq in the Middle East, and especially here in Oman. And the souq here, when you enter inside, you smell the frankincense.
Before the discovery of oil, frankincense was Oman's most lucrative trade. This smouldering resin comes from the Boswellia sacra tree, and Oman is one of the only places in the world to grow these.
The frankincense is coming from Salalah, the south of Oman.
That's where you find the frankincense trees.
Yes, that's true. And this is type of the frankincense with the different price, with the different types. We have like the number ones, which is more white green. See this one? Ooh. The best quality. See the colors?
That's like a kind of green.
White green, and you can eat it like a chewing gum. See? You can try. It's me like a chewing gum. It is good for the teeth and it's good for stomach.
It tastes like it smells.
You can eat and you can burn it here.
So when you walk around, you can really smell the frankincense, and most of the shops are burning it. It smells absolutely incredible. The souq sells lots of traditional Omani products, and one that I wanted to learn more about was the khanjar knife. The khanjar, used for hundreds of years as a weapon, is now a defining symbol of Oman. You can see them everywhere around Oman, and even on the Omani notes.
Normally we're wearing this like in the wedding.
Okay.
If we meet some special guest, like we have like a festival or something.
One of the oldest shops in the souq, Ali Baba, also has an incredible collection of khanjars. The owner, Akhtar Balushi, showed me one that was worn by a member of the royal family and is made of rhino tusk and gold. It's amazing to see how proud Omanis are of their heritage. At the end of Mutrah harbour is Muscat's lively fish market, which is a primary place locals come to buy their fresh fish, and there is an incredible variety on offer.
The three good quality in Oman, one they call kingfish, and tuna, and hamur. Yeah, this is the three famous
best quality fish
in Oman.
And how do you cook it, with spices and things, or how do you cook it?
See, like a
traditional
tuna, you can cook in different ways.
Okay.
Like a curry, like with a sauce, like a barbecue.
Fishing has traditionally been the main source of income for many Omanis, and to this day it continues to provide a living for fishermen in Oman's villages and coastal cities.
So that's a stingray. I never actually thought that you could eat stingray. I never thought that that was something people could eat.
In Oman we eat it. The taste is very good.
The tasty fish.
Very good taste. If you try it, you want to eat it every time.
I'm here at the Corniche of Muscat, which is a beautiful promenade along the Gulf of Oman, and it's such a beautiful place to come and wander along, and you can see a lot of the locals coming out and all gathering together. It's a beautiful place to come at sunset.
You can hear the call to prayer from the local mosque, signalling the final prayer of the day. It's very atmospheric, and you feel like you're truly in the heart of Arabia. Traditional wooden dhow boats, which were historically used for trading, can still be seen on the Gulf of Oman and are a powerful reminder of Oman's once mighty empire, which stretched along the east coast of Africa and up to Pakistan. Nowadays, dhow boats are used for tourism, and a sunset boat trip is a perfect way to see Muscat's historic coastline. Oman fell victim to foreign invaders due to its prime position on trade routes to Southeast Asia. In 1507, the Portuguese succeeded in invading and conquering the coastal region in Muscat. They controlled the region for more than 100 years before being driven out by Omani forces. The only remaining symbol of the Portuguese occupation are two forts standing above the city, a reminder of Oman's once turbulent past.
The view of the Corniche from the boat is so beautiful. You have the Mutrah souq and the mosque, and then you've got these beautiful mountains behind. And at this time as well, when the sun's setting, everything just looks so incredible.
Muscat is a mystical city which is rich in culture and history. I felt like I got a true taste of authentic Arabia.